Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, from Cavallo Lake in New Mexico, near Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. The temperature out here this morning is probably about 46. Here it's 49 in Truth or Consequences, or T or C, they call it out here. And anyway, today is the day after yesterday, the day before tomorrow. And what else can I tell you? I live in a 2019 Casita Freedom Deluxe 17-foot travel trailer, and I'm traveling around, enjoying my life the best I can, and getting older every day like y'all are. Nobody escapes, right? So, hey, Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The temperature in Bangor right now is 39.
Not too bad. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
The current temperature in Butte is 46.
Not too shabby. This is Trenton Clump. That is an it. That is a bumper sticker that says Native Texan now. And that is Olive Oyl from the old Popeye cartoon. She's waving at you. And there is a miniature travel trailer somebody sent me, and that is my Verizon 7730L Jetpack. That's how I get my internet, and it works great. Those are organic bananas. I got a few left. And that is Olive Oyl's bra, and that is an EvaDry dehumidifier that helps a little bit inside this small RV. So what we've got here this morning is, hey, Google, tell us a joke.
Why can't astronauts eat popsicles? In space, no one can hear the ice cream truck.
Well, I didn't say it was going to be a funny joke, but it's a joke. Anyway, it's actually Wednesday already, guys. This is the 24th of April 2019, I think. And the trip's been going great. So far, I mean, the weather's been just what I hoped for. I mean, the lows are right about 50 and the highs are right about 80, and the winds are okay. The winds have not been a big problem. We've had a few days of windy weather, but not much, not as much as I had last year and the year before. So knock on wood, we should be okay. But be that as it may, let's see if I got some comments here. I do. I got a lot of them, actually. Anyway, this is PJ Bikerful. How are you doing, PJ? Good to hear from you. He says, congratulations, Rusty, on 26,000 subs. Thumbs up. Time to celebrate. I feel love. He's got a link to that song, that video, and yeah, it's pretty good stuff. It is. Thank you, PJ. Appreciate it. Grumpy old man. What a nice setup Max has. I was really impressed. Great video. Yeah, that was on the little guy. Yeah, that's a little bitty trailer, one of those teardrop things. Spiderhead left a thumbs up. Thank you, sir. Anna Watson, impressive. Wow, thanks for showing us Max setup. Max is the guy. And it is a nice setup. I mean, he's been doing it for 3 years or about, and he's enjoying himself. You know, he had the same situation I did. He was getting older and decided to do something. Manatee, I live on the west coast of Florida, and we do have free boondocking here, just not a lot of it. Thank you, Manatee. And this is on the camping in a pickup. Thomas Glandon says, how long is your truck bed? I think it's 74 inches, Thomas. I think that. It's 6 foot, but it's a little more. It's about 74 inches, as I recall, because I measured it. My Venus Healer, he is very organized. I am also impressed with the fuel mileage of that little van. Yeah, that is a great little van. I looked at those and drove one because I was thinking, I might be able to do it in this little van, and I decided not to. I'm glad I ended up where I am. I mean, it took a lot of polishing on the diamond to get where I am now. I promise you that. I mean, you all know that I looked at everything that moved. IME88, thanks, Max. Great way to enjoy life. And yes, antenna will be added to my list. Thank you, Rusty. He got him a little antenna somewhere, and he says he gets channels pretty much everywhere he goes. But I don't watch TV. As you can see, that's where the TV would be mounted. I don't have one. I use my little Google Home device and watch YouTube videos, and that's it. Jarul 711, I love this guy's setup. These little trailers are cool. You can tow them behind a 4-cylinder and not worry about spending a fortune on gas. Yeah, that's right. And if you're a full-timer or 3/4 timer, fuel is your biggest expense. Yeah, Robert McGee, too bad. Love the one you told a while back. Comment call. I don't know what that means, but I don't tell the jokes. She does. MCSE 9073 Rue, sleeping is so important. You're funny. Yeah, sleeping is it, man. I mean, you know, if you don't rest good at night, you're not going to feel good. This is comment call. We got Pierre Trudel. Says two of them. He says, "Hi, dear Rusty. Have you ever told us subscribers the story of Trenton Clump, how you got it, what is your attachment to it, and so on? Thanks a lot, and have a nice stay at your new place." I got it a few years ago. I don't know why. I just did. It's an it. That's all. That was the whole purpose of it, is that it's an it. You know, the name is meaningless. It's a corruption of Trump and Clinton. And because that's about the way I feel about politics. You know what I mean? I just think it's kind of gotten silly. Pierre Trudel, he says, "Kampai," that's the Japanese word for cheers and drinking a toast. I believe that's true. Thank you, Pierre. Kampai. Rick Hearn, great find, Rusty, on the Max. It says, "Max has a well thought out rig and trailer. This is why you're so popular, Rusty. People love these stories of travelers. Thanks, and enjoy Beer 30. You deserve it." Well, whenever I run across someone that'll let me do a video that has an interesting setup, sure, I do it. The sun's coming up right through this window right here, and so yeah, it kind of screws with the lighting, so you'll see my face gradually get darker. I'm not changing colors. I'm not a chameleon. Jane Delaney says, "Hi, Rusty. Interesting seeing the different ways people choose to travel and camp. An endless variety. Being well organized is a big plus when traveling full time. Max has had some great space saving ideas that work well for him in a small camper. Thanks for sharing." You are welcome. Pajama Bottom Mama says, "He's so organized. Thanks for showing us, Max. Great video, Rusty." And then Richard Reed's got a little comment there that's a little bit out of line. And so, Richard, you're going to join the losers on this channel. Okay? Sorry about that, Richard. Watch your mouth, boy. I see you 812. Max is very organized. It's interesting to see how creative people can be. Thanks for showing us this Rusty and Max. Yeah, it was his. All I did was just ask questions. Rocky Z-Man, thank you, Rusty. This was a great interview with Max. I'm very impressed with what Max has done. Yeah, me too. He's done a lot. I mean, that video covered 90% of it, but there were still some other things that I missed. Nancy Evans, great video on Cavallo Lake. Thank you. Joyce Forney. Hi, wow, okay, so he reads a book and he's able to do all the electrical stuff. He's one very intelligent man. Awesome and really organized. Great video. Blessings. Thank you, Joyce Forney. Taylor Phillips, you are now my Amazon person. Thank you, Taylor Phillips. Thank you for all your info. Well, thank you for using the Amazon link when you do. Dr. Dan, might want you to wave your arms every now and then, Rusty. At 5:34, there was a shadow from a circling buzzard. Yeah, if I start walking too slow, they come to get me, huh? Nomad for Life, very impressive setup. That's what I'd like to scale down to for my travel trailer. Do it. Time's passing, boy. Luis Ponte Corvo, you and Max really know how to live. A really enjoyable video. Thanks for sharing, Rusty. You're very welcome. Cavallo Lake, Marcus Lovelace. Very nice, great morning for a stroll along the lakeshore. Have a great day. Yeah, it was a pretty day. I'll take another walk today. I won't do a video of it, but I'll certainly do one. This is Carrie Mace. Good afternoon. I hope it is going good for you. Actually, it's going very good. Yeah, so far, knock on wood. I guess that's wood. Couch Potatoes Kennedy, thanks for the walk, Rusty. That lake seems fairly large. A nice segment. Yeah, it is. It's a pretty damn big lake. And there's 3 lakes right here to get. Well, Percha Dam's not a lake. That's a dam. And then you got Elephant Butte, which is a few miles up the highway. And, yeah, it's another big lake on the Rio Grande River. Couch, I already did that. Anyway, Bro Brian says, question, how can you tell that it's way over Beer 30 for Rusty? Answer, when he starts singing Waltzing Matilda. I haven't sang that in a long time. Waltzing Matilda. No. Yeah, that was a good song. Ken Alexander Steen sure is pretty at Lake Cavallo. Beer 30 over here in California. Yeah, well, it's Beer 30 somewhere all the time. Cavallo Lake, D.C. made a comment the other day that was supposed to read unedited. Unedited videos are the best, not edited. Guess I should edit my comments. Haha. No, that's okay. I mean, I don't edit mine, but I understand what you're saying. Mimaroo, M-I-M-A-R-O-O, not planning to live in my tag, but we do plan to do lots of traveling. Love all the great tips. Well, you're welcome. Lou D, my wife and I own a 2016 Little Guy 5 wide with a stove and a sink and really enjoyed this video. We're getting ready to take it to Maine this weekend. Just packed the wool blanket and a 200-watt heater. Well, that will do it probably. Wayman Semang, really a nice setup, Max. Well, he does have a nice setup, and he's happy. Jim Christensen, Rusty, great interview, Rusty. You did a nice job, and yes, it was almost as good as Barbara Walters would have done. Very interesting and enjoyable. Good questions and comments. It takes two to tango, and you and Max did a nice dance. Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Carl T, cool tour, Rusty. This guy has it figured out if he has been doing this for 2+ years with the little guy in the Ford Transit. Yeah, he's done the right thing. He adds stuff as he needs it. This is Fort Stanton. I did this last year. Brooke Garcia, move the Indians off, and you can't understand why. All we wanted to do was to move them off their own land. Disgusted with you people. Well, I think I made that clear in the comment that, yeah, that's just what happened. Yeah, well, Brooke, you need to read a little more history, I think. I mean, that's kind of the way of the world. Living in this is the little guy. Rondlin 100, nice setup. Carrie Hansen, really enjoyed seeing this guy set up, Rusty. This guy's setup, Rusty. It was very different. Carry on, sir. Be safe. You too, Carrie. Carry on, Carrie. You like that? Old guy, Rusty, tell him to look at the product called Tail Veil to go on the hatch for the little guy. Best regards. Actually, what he does, instead of worrying about the tail veil, he's got that little van, and he's got a setup inside of there to get out of the weather. Sam buys houses. That's the person's name, and he just says ha 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 ha. That's all he says. It was on the Kindle e-reader. I guess he's learning how to read. Samoan Man. Very customized, creative, interesting arrangement. Looks like a thunderstorm was brewing out that way in the distance. Yeah, it was. It was brewing in the, let's see, what would that have been? South. And but it never got here. We never got any. We got a little wind for a few minutes, and then it went away. That happens a lot out here. They build up and then just disappear. William Bingham, really appreciate this interview, Rusty. I camp in a tag mini teardrop, and my longest trip from Kentucky to Arizona was back was 3 weeks. I can't imagine 3 years. That is dedication. Max is a winner. Wild Bill. Yeah, it does. I camped in a car, and he's got about the same space, and it ain't easy. Marcus Lovelace, neat rig. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome. Randy Wyrick, thumbs up to you. Scott Baker, wow, best info, Rusty. A lot of fun, and thanks for the wealth of info on your travel and interesting travelers. Yeah, we got more to come today. I ran across a guy yesterday after Max that he's traveling across the U.S. on a bicycle. Remember James out in Columbus, New Mexico? Well, this guy's going farther than James. Young guy. Looks like he's in his mid-20s. His name's Isaac. I'll post that video this afternoon. Shift into high. How's your Aspen? I guess okay. I like that. Cute. Devin Peraz. I live in Carlsbad, and that big building is the REKT. Oh, REKT, R-E-K-T. Yeah, I didn't know what it was. I did a video on Carlsbad last year. Shift into high. Very cool. Thumbs up. Ha ha. He has a blender. Margarita Max thinking outside the box. Yeah, he is. He probably eats pretty healthy. This is Tia Tokasdal on the travel light. She says she loves it. Well, get one. Jazzman on a little guy. Hi, Rusty. Just like your driving vids, your interviews continue to improve. If I ever even think about having my own YouTube channel, I would steal a lot from how you run yours. Thank you for what you do, man. Another superb video. Trolls be danged. I hear you. I don't worry about the trolls. Hell, they're just there. It's just life, guys. There's jealous folks on anything you do. Mark Locklear, excellent comment call. I enjoy it for my beer 30. Kampai is Japanese for Prost. Appreciate you, sir. Yeah, they're basically just toast. The modern zoologist, the indoor kitchen hot water heater in the van is a game changer that suddenly makes the teardrop trailer a very doable option. If I didn't have my family and was single, I would seriously consider this type of setup. If. I hear you. Enjoy your day. Ron Bailey says nifty. I understand that. Eric Moore, thanks for the tour of the lake. I definitely want to do this lake on my next kayak camping trip down here. Well, do it. Paul Rodriguez on the little thing, little guy. I like this setup except for the bolt protruding through the partition in the driver's area. God forbid if he ever got in a car accident. Yeah, those things. He's not he doesn't have all the equipment. What he needs to do is get a little saw and saw that off. I saw it too, and maybe he will. Pastor Jules, so Rusty, how has the last 4 years changed? Everything, people, everything. You have made life looks so amazing, relaxing, interesting. Nothing that TV shows the world. It says for women or people like me who have spent their entire life inside of a house and only have TV or news or radio. He's got a long comment, but thank you for your comment. Pastor Jules is that guy's name. Rory W. That was excellent, Rusty. That was on the little guy. Eric Moore, good interview with Max and tour of his 5 wide. It's a reach to full time in one of these, especially during New Mexico windstorms. All his stuff on the picnic tables would be in the lake. Remember back to the weather in Pancho Villa. I also own a teardrop. Yeah, we gets windy out here. Last year in Carlsbad, I was camping at a Bureau of Land Management. Hell, the wind got up to about 60, 70 miles an hour. Rita Richardson, dang, this video was so fun. Talk about interesting, Rusty. This was another bomb video, so loved it. Well, I'm glad. A lot of people apparently liked it. Will Hunt, my buddy, had a Ford Transit Connect. He is an AC contractor, and it is not heavy enough. It kept breaking down. Anyway, he got him a Chevy van. It cost about $30,000. Anyway, I'm not looking for vans, but thank you. Scotty Thompson, cool comment. Call Rusty. I like the Android phone better kinda than the iPhone. LOL, Rusty. I like my Android phone. He's got 2 more here. Cool video comment. Cool video talk. Thank you, Scotty. Thank you very much for your comments. Mo Larry Curly. Got it now. Olive Oil has a new gold ring. She wears it well. Yeah, she does have a little ring. I bought a ring when I was in Cloudcroft the other day. They had them on sale for $8. I'll show it to you. It's got a little, you can't hardly see it in this corny light, but maybe you can. But yeah, it's got a little turquoise, it's got turquoise, and then they actually do have brown turquoise. But it's okay. I mean, it fits on this finger here. I don't wear it. I just bought it for the hell of it. I thought I would wear it, and I wore it that day, and I didn't like wearing it. I don't know why I do things like that. I just do. We got a few more here. I'm going to try to finish. We'll see what happens. Sam Smith, very nice. I think I would have definitely gone with the high lift axle. That's talking about the Casita. Did you ever find out how much the 25-gallon freshwater? Well, you can call them, Sam. Call Casita and ask them how much that 25-gallon. It's actually 20-gallon, I think. It's not much, I don't think. Jason Barta, as far as the high lift kit, I don't need it. I'm not going anywhere. I do believe Rusty is one of the friendliest and most gracious people I've seen. Great video. Well, you ain't seen many people, maybe. David Bricky, good interview, Rusty. Enjoy your journey. I am so far. Tracy Phillips, Max has it going on. Great interview, Rusty. Excellent job, my friend. Thank you, Tracy Phillips. Old Dare Trixa from the North Sea in Germany. Great guy, great video. Greetings to Max from Germany, and thanks to Rusty for his camera work. Well, you're welcome, Dare Trixa. Mark Locklear's got 2 very nice Cavallo Lake video. My blood pressure lowered 20 points. Thank you for taking us along. Prost. Same person, Mark. Max had a great setup. Thank you for the excellent interview. Well done, sir. Thank you, Mark. John Gertbach, sleeping well at the camp, Rusty? Yeah, I really am, man. It's fine here. This camp is extremely quiet. No noise at all, man. You'd think you were the only person here. Stanley Smith, beautiful skies out there. Looks like another planet. Well, for people in large cities, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does look like that. But anyway, we'll end now. And hey, Google, tell us a joke.
What really lights up a stadium? A soccer match.
Okay, that's cute. Anyway, thank you, Google.
The cutest.
Yeah, I knew she'd say something. Every time I say thank you, she takes off.
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help with that yet.
I hear you, smart aleck. But anyway, having said that, guys, from from Cavallo Lake in New Mexico, this is Rusty78609 saying thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime, but if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because I get a small commission. It doesn't cost you 1 penny. What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to eat so much. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Yeah, it is. It really is good for you. And then stretch, swivel, walk. Do all that stuff to keep your health. Why? Because, if you feel good, you'll want to do good things. And then last but not least is stand guard at the door of your mind. Don't let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobe. So add good ingredients in so you can form good thoughts. So with that in mind, accentuate the positive. Thumbs up. Adios. Carry on. Enjoy your day. And that's it from Cavallo Lake, guys. We'll talk again later. I've got a video coming up on a guy named Isaac on a bicycle crossing the U.S. and whatever else I can think of. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.